Hello and welcome to the Geogebra tutorial. My name is Chirag and I will take you through some of the basic functionality of the Geogebra software. The Geogebra software is of great use for students who are working on their school assignments for plotting of functions, statistical analysis, and so on and so forth. The software can be downloaded from the website geogebra.org. As you can see, we can click on the download section, and based on the operating system and the device type, you can click on one of the option. I'm using a Windows machine for the purpose of this demo, so I installed the software and ran the executable. After running the executable, I see the default view of the GeoGebra application, and in this application we have the default section of algebra, graphics, and the input bar. There are a couple of other options available for uh, the spreadsheet view, where we can have a spreadsheet, we can plot points, do statistical calculation analysis based on those values. Then we have the graphics too, where we have another window available for plotting of functions. So I can have two separate functions plotted on two separate graphic windows. So this is also another available feature. Then next we have is the 3D graphics, where we can plot three-dimensional objects like sphere, cylinder, pyramids. Everything can be done by using GeoGebra. The next we have is under, for the graphics, we have the options and settings can be done by using advanced feature, and under this we have preferences for the graphics window and even for the overall layout of the GeoGebra application. Now as we can see, like, we can select the defaults for the angle measurement, the coordinates, the default font size. If we go to the graphics preferences, we can change the minimum and the maximum value of the x and y axes, and change the ratio of x to y, show or hide the axes. In x-axis, I can go to label and just add the label of x and y. So as you can see, like, after adding the label, we see the x and y labels seen over here. I can go to the grid and show or hide the grid as well. Change the grid type to isometric or polar. Then we move on to the next preferences for the defaults. Everything that is being plotted in graphics is considered to be a GeoGebra object. So a line, segment, polygon, conics functions, whatever is being plotted on the graphics section is treated as a GeoGebra object. So we can change the default setting for a category of objects. Say, like, if I want all the lines to be seen red in color with a thickness of let's say 7 units, and the line style to be dotted in nature. So I can set the default for all the lines to be having the same setup, and once I set it up in this defaults category, it will be applicable for all the objects of that type. Next we move on to the advanced features, which we have pretty much covered it. Then let's move to the toolbar, where we have the cursor options available, options for points, lines, polygons, circles and arcs, conics, some basic angle measurement and a function inspector kind of calculations, transformation of objects, the miscellaneous options like adding a slider, text, buttons, checkboxes, input boxes, and changing the graphics view of graphics view by zooming in, zooming out, showing or hiding the objects, deleting the objects. So these are the options available. So let's take a simple example. Say, like, I want to plot a line y is equal to 3x. So I go and type in y is equal to 3x. So as we can see, a line is being plotted with gradient 3 and slope, and the x-intercept as 0, y-intercept as 0. And I can go to the object properties, and under object properties I can show the label for name and value. So as you can see, like I see the name as well as the definition. I can change the value where I see only the definition, or I can even change it to caption. So like let's say I add a caption saying line with slope of 3 units. So we can see that the caption is seen next to the line. I can change the color of this line, and let's say I change it to dark green. I change the style to having a thickness of, let's say, 3 units, make it a solid line, and I can have some advanced setting being done as well. Like I can have a scripting and either the GeoGebra script or even the JavaScript. So these are some advanced features available as well. Let's say if I want to add text to this, say like I can add a text. I can click over here and say plotting lines in GeoGebra, and click on OK. So I can have this label. I can change, go to the object properties of the text, and I can change the text font style. I can change the size of the text, and I can change the color, I can change the position. So these are the basic settings available for this text. And after having done this, like let's say if I want to copy the graph or copy the graphics window into my word processing document, so all I need to do is go to edit, go to graphics view to clipboard. So once I say graphics view to clipboard, the graphics view will be copied to the clipboard, and I can go to my word processing document, and I can paste it over here. So this is how you can simply plot functions in GeoGebra and paste it in your Word document. As we proceed further with more and more examples, we'll take different scenarios and explore more features and functionalities available in GeoGebra. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.